Have y'all ever just sat and listened to an avoidance love story from the past? Even when you were in a relationship with them and y'all were just talking about your exes. And we all had those conversations with our partners. Not too much though, because who want to keep talking about their ex? But I noticed something with my avoidant ex and how he spoke on his ex before by saying that the person they started cheating and they wouldn't stop cheating. And they would try, but then she would return back to the other guy, leaving him, just leaving him, abandoning him in a whole nother state. And so he said that the thing that he would never forget is that she said, "It's because you let me get away with it." And I would think about it, and all I could think of is like, I guess that was her saying, from a woman's perspective, I guess that's her saying that you didn't fight for me. Now, it didn't dawn on me that he was in a fight. I was just getting to know him. So we were just having that conversation about exes. And, I would speak on my ex, and he was talking about her. And that's the thing that stood out to me after some time is that I see why she told him that about letting her get away with the cheating because he's avoidant. He would not fight for her. And I told him, I end up telling him once he ghosted me and we would get back together. And then, it's like the ghosting would start the first 3 months. We get back together. 6 months, we get back together. Ghosted again, 8 months. And that ended up coming up because I'm like, why do you keep obsessing over your ex? No disrespect. Because his ex died in a terrible accident with the man she was cheating with. So, but my thing is, why are you obsessing over somebody when you with me now? You just keep bringing it up like you can't let go of her, like if she's still here. It's one thing, if y'all were together right before we met, but they had ended, what, 6 years before we met? And then that's when I started to do my research on avoidance and stuff once I ended it with him for good. And I learned about the Phantom X. Like, dang, she ended up being a Phantom X. And that was the story that he was telling. And then I end up being a Phantom X. Because if you're in a relationship with an avoidant, eventually you will end up being a Phantom X.